experience. Please help me welcome Amelia Williams to our program.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for having me here today. I'm a domestic violence survivor. Do the words domestic violence make you uncomfortable? What is domestic violence? Let me ask you today. You see, I have some words here on the screen. It includes some words that some of you have already defined: abuse, control, victim, violence. Domestic violence, I will define it, is a pattern of actions or threat of actions that is used to violate, control, or gain power over another person. We have misconceptions as to who this affects. I call myself a domestic violence survivor. But you might say, but she doesn't look like it. She wears a suit. She's worked for different companies. She's worked in universities. She's worked in corporate America. She's worked for retail establishments. I don't look like a domestic violence survivor. Do you think domestic violence affects the workplace? Very much so. Susan Nitzberg was standing firm. They deal with that type of thing all the time. They provide resources to employers so that they may further discuss domestic violence with their employees. But it is prevalent in corporate America. The killer. My mother woke up with a hangover and she threatened to kill my friend. My friend ran downstairs to the game room where I was sleeping and she said, "This is not normal. You better get out of this situation before you have no lives left." That's what she said to me. But how did I react? I was offended. I was offended that somebody came into my home making these accusations. It wasn't until a year later, when my mother came after me with a knife, that I realized my life was in jeopardy. So I say to you all, if you know anybody in a domestic violence situation, it's best to be supportive of their position if they don't want to leave. But we cannot force them to leave. We can suggest that they leave, but that can be sometimes very threatening depending upon the situation. So the best advice, if they're in a life-threatening situation, they should call 911. They can also consult with a certified substance abuse counselor, or they can contact one of the 60 local domestic violence programs here in Pennsylvania. But not all domestic violence programs offer the same services. Some of them are community and educational resources. Some of them just provide transitional housing. So they all provide different services, and if you call the Pennsylvania Coalition Against Domestic Violence, their hotline, which I have cards on the back table, they can refer the person to the appropriate program based upon their situation and the information that they are seeking. Thank you.